Could you tell us a little bit about the curation process and how this beautiful program came together?
Yeah, sure. So we knew that the IberoDocs festival kind of theme this year was migration, and so then we wanted, of course, that speaks volumes for our film because it's exactly about that. So we wanted to create a program around that theme and something that fitted well with Isabel's independence. Obviously, it was very difficult to find short documentaries in Spanish or in some Ibero language, and but yeah, we found these ones, and two of them are Goya nominated, which is Ulises and Extra, Figurante, and then the other one, La Bestia, is a short film that I saw in a festival in Biarritz, and I really liked it.
Yeah, no, I love them. Ulysses always brings tears to my eyes. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen it several times. I saw it yesterday, cried yesterday, saw it now, cried again.
And Extra as well.
That's true. Yeah. Do we already have some questions from the audience?
Que si lo de que se fue a Edimburgo es verdad. Es la vida real o es solo del corto.
So a question about Isabel's Independence, your own film. Like, is it about her moving to Edinburgh, and is this really what Isabel is like in Edinburgh? So maybe we can you can reply in Spanish, and we can translate it together so that everybody.
Vale. Pero, ¿qué me has preguntado? ¿Que
si es verdad
que si es verdad que se fue a Edimburgo? Sí. Sí. En español.
Yeah, and then maybe, yeah.
En el 2016 se fue porque su empresa ya no daba más. Y yo estaba viviendo allí y, o sea, tenía la oportunidad de, o sea, era un poco más fácil al estar yo viviendo aquí. Pero sí, ahora ya no trabaja, bueno, trabaja mucho, pero ya no está limpiando tanto en los bares y tal. Tiene un trabajo en una copistería, ¿sí? En una copistería repartiendo fotocopias y se lo pasa bien. Tenía que haber venido ayer para conocerla.
That's true. Let me just briefly summarize. So in 2016, Lisa's mother Isabel moved to Edinburgh after her company faltered. She what was the next thing you said? That it's true, she moved there, she worked as a cleaning woman, not as much anymore, you said. So now she's mostly working at a coffee shop, but yeah, she's having the time of her life, as you can see. And yeah, that's pretty much what she's like. I mean, if you'd been there at Film House right after the film, she gave us an impromptu singing that final song, so it was quite amazing. It clearly, what you see isn't fake at all. Any more questions? Maybe would you like to talk a little bit, because I know I asked you that last night, but so that the audience kind of get to hear about this as well, about the filming process. What inspired you? What was it like to shoot with your mother, which I guess is also kind of a peculiar relationship to be the director of your own mother. So maybe you could unpack this a little bit.
That's why Inma was there as well to direct both of us at the same time.
You can talk about the inspiration and then I talk about the filming.
Okay, so when my mom came to Scotland, I was living to Prague. Mm-hmm. And I was in Prague for a year, and then I come back in summer or something like that, I can't remember, one of the holidays. Mm-hmm. And I saw my mom, and I took my camera because I was studying cinematography, so I was like, oh, I need to do something in the holidays, I cannot. And I went with my mom one day, and she went to a house that she had to put up, set up like a washing machine that someone will bring. And it was like two very Scottish guys. And I was like, and I have my camera, I was like, what is this? So I just started filming, like, okay, I think I'm gonna follow my mom, and it was like, you know, any day was a story, you know. And start like that. I got into this Bridging the Gap program, but I didn't get into the commission. I didn't get the money. So yeah, then in that commission, I met Inma. She got the money for her. And then I say, well, I need to do something with this. I cannot leave it. You know, it's just like 2 years. I think I was following. Like we have to do. Like, can you help me? Let's do something. And yeah.
Yeah, and then with Nelisa, we put together a trailer with what Nelisa had filmed, and then presented it to BBC Scotland in a pitch, and then I mean we presented a story that we were
Before
gonna
COVID.
film. So then and then COVID hit, and we couldn't deliver the story that we just pitched. It was like that week. So then we kind of had to film during COVID, then made a film during. So while we were shooting, we were trying to figure out what the film was at this time. But because we had footage from Nelisa from the past and then from after, so it was a lot of times that we went to Isabel's kind of like figure out, and a lot of them were very much set up. For Isabel is a great actress, and then she loves that. She loves, you know, okay, Isabel, now we're gonna pretend that you're doing this, and then she would do it. So it was great. And then sometimes, well, she wouldn't do it.
She wouldn't.
She wouldn't have a good, you know, day, and then we would just we'll just hang around and then just leave or whatever. But it was a very much kind of like on the go. Process of filming, because we were a bit lost with the pandemic, to be honest. But well, I think it turned out okay.
Absolutely.
Good,
No, totally. Everybody agrees. Let me see time-wise. There's perhaps one more question we could squeeze in here. Does anyone else like to us? Here we go.
How was the co-directing experience? Because you obviously get along very well.
Now. No, it was. I had never co-directed, and Nelisa had never co-directed either. I don't think. But Nelisa has the cinematography brain, so then it was very easy for us to say, okay, you take the camera most of the times. I'll do sound. And then we had kind of like a crisis moment that we went through, and then boom, and then it was like this. And then at that point, we kind of like sorted it out, and now we went. So I'm shooting my feature. Well, I just finished, and Melissa came with me to Spain, and I think this is the best collaboration ever. Like I love working with. Working with you. We had to go through the crisis to kind of like.
We are Spanish, so if we
Say
have a crisis,
everything.
same. And then if we have a crisis, we talk.
Yeah.
You know, we just don't keep it.
Yeah.
What is
Yes.
No, that's good. That's good.
Nothing
No,
kept inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's how the magic happens. No, thanks so much. I can't wait to see what you're up to next, especially I can't wait to see your feature.
Yeah.
And put your hands together one final time for Nelisa and Inma.